Something about this HVAC system didn't make sense. It was only 5 years old. The homeowner built the home himself out in the country. Beautiful place. Clean mechanical room. Nothing looked abused or neglected. But the hot water storage tank was leaking from the bottom, and every fitting showed the tank was covered in calcium buildup. Here's what didn't add up. There was no calcium buildup anywhere else. Not on the boiler, not on the rest of the plumbing, not on the nearby fittings. Just the storage tank. When you've seen enough HVAC systems, you start to recognize patterns. Water quality issues usually show up everywhere. Installation issues usually affect more than one component. Material problems don't isolate themselves politely. But this was isolated. And when something breaks the normal patterns, that's when you need to slow down. Now here's the part that matters most. I didn't try to guess. I didn't blame the installers. I didn't blame the water. I didn't start explaining electrical current, even though that crossed my mind. Because when something doesn't behave the way it normally should, guessing is dangerous. My job at that moment wasn't to sound smart. It was to collect the data, take the photos, document the condition, and hand it off to the engineers who specialize in diagnosing issues like this. In HVAC, the biggest mistakes don't happen because someone didn't care. They happen because someone felt pressure to have an answer immediately. A system can be working, it can look clean, it can be relatively new, and still show warning signs that don't follow expected patterns. When that happens, the smartest move isn't confidence. It's curiosity. It's investigation. It's restraint. Because good advice isn't about having the answer right away. It's about protecting the homeowner from the wrong answer. When HVAC systems don't make sense, don't guess. Slow down, look deeper, let the data lead. After reviewing everything with our engineers, we found the cause. The original installers used black iron pipe to connect the storage tanks to the water lines. Black iron is typically used for gas line piping, not for potable water applications like this. When you transition from black iron to copper in a hot water system, you create galvanic corrosion. That corrosion caused mineral buildup, and over time that buildup led to the leak. When we replace the tank, we'll be using proper brass fittings designed for water connections, which is what should have been used in the first place. And this is exactly why guessing is dangerous. If I jumped to a conclusion in the moment, I might have blamed the tank or the water or something else entirely. But the real issue was material compatibility. That's why slowing down matters. When an HVAC system doesn't follow a normal pattern, the right answer usually comes from investigation, not instinct. Thank you for watching. Stay comfortable, but please, stay tuned.